Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Mystic Moon bringing you guys another reading today. And this one is called Who Secretly Wants You? So the way that we're going to set it up is this is definitely going to be about a person that you've had some sort of a history with. Okay. There's a connection. This isn't going to be somebody that you don't know, somebody that, you just kind of saw across the street one day. This is definitely an established connection. So this could be somebody from your past, maybe somebody that you've kind of lost touch with. That's basically the energy going in. So I just want you guys to take what resonates for you and get rid of anything that doesn't. All the decks that I'll be using here today will be listed down below in the description box in the order that I'll be using them, as well as these beautiful organites here. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to take a look and see what is this mystery here. So who's hiding their desires and feelings towards you? Who is this mystery person that we are speaking of today? So we're going to definitely get some characteristics here, some archetypes to kind of see who this person could possibly be. Some of the things might fit. Other things may just be like, not really sure. So remember, just take what does and leave the rest. Okay, so this one wants to come through the Archer. I'm immediately getting Sagittarius energy because of the Archer, okay? It doesn't have to be a Sagittarius, but it could be that this is somebody that maybe you spent time with in Sagittarius season. So we're talking November and December of, some year. This could be their birthday, your birthday. Also, there's just some significant Sagittarius placement. A Sagittarius is somebody who's very adventurous, someone who is very independent, maybe somebody that does like their space and their time, somebody that's extremely open-minded, etc. Maybe even somebody that really likes to travel as well, but a fire sign energy here, somebody who's very passionate. It does say biding your time and planning ahead. So that could also be someone who is a really good planner. They like to plan to be able to take vacations or do things that they really enjoy doing. So maybe this is someone who's very good with money, somebody that puts money aside. They have money in the bank to do the things that they want to do. But the arrow here just basically shows me that this is someone who is goal-oriented, and what they want, they set out to get it, and they get what they want, basically. So this is someone who has a can-do, very optimistic attitude. All right, let's see what else. Who is this person that's coming through here today? Ooh, see, we have the Captain. So to me, this is someone who's basically in a position of authority, someone who is basically telling other people what's going on, what's happening, how it's all going to shake down. So this could be someone who is like a business owner. So they have employees, someone who is a leader, a manager in their industry, something like that. But this is definitely an individual who takes command, and they are able to lead a team or lead or influence people. People look up to this person because they have some sort of either like a dominant personality. So this is definitely an energy of like a masculine, because Sagittarius, the sign is we base the astrological signs, feminine signs versus masculine signs. Doesn't mean the actual, like you have to be a man or a woman, but Sagittarius is more on the masculine spectrum. So I feel like this is definitely a masculine coming through. All right, let's see who else. All right, what else? Oh, interesting. We have the Shepherd. So to me, this is someone who basically has something around them, like they tend to their flock. So they have things. It does say family here. Family might be very important to this person, even though that kind of looks like, I don't know, I'm getting Taurus energy as well. I don't think that's a bull, but that's just the first thing that came to me. So maybe somebody who's very fiery, but also someone who has maybe earth in their chart, or they're very grounded. They have family values. Finances and savings are important to this person. I feel like they either own their own home, or they have enough money to basically help their family, or they like to have celebrations with family and friends. So I feel like this person's very comfortable financially, and this is someone who basically is in charge of this flock, and they have responsibilities, and they basically tend to and take care of their family. So family is very important to this person. All right, so let's go ahead and get some other influences here. So these are the actual astrology signs. So we'll get 3. So far we've had Sagittarius as well as Taurus come through, or just like an earth energy. Let's see what else wants to come through. Hey, we have Libra. So this is air energy. So it's totally different here. So Libra energy is going to be, I believe, September, October energy. Yeah, I believe so. September, October energy. So there's something about maybe towards the end of the year. So September, October, November, December, I was kind of getting that over here. But then we have the beginning of the year as well. So I feel like maybe the season for your connection could be like fall or fall, December, also even like going into spring. So there's some sort of energy here. But Libra is somebody who is like air. Okay. Somebody who has a lot of, like, they're thinking about things, they're analyzing situations, you know, they're very balanced in their decision making. So this is not someone who's going to be overly emotional. And the thing is, you don't get to where you're going, as in this person, where they're at, being emotional and, sorry to say, somewhat empathic. Sometimes you do have to be cutthroat in business in order to reach the top. I mean, I'm not saying that you have to step on people to get there, but sometimes when you're in positions, especially if you're in a position where you have to be in charge, and you may want to think emotionally, you may want to help everyone out, but you realize when you're in business, sometimes friends and business don't mix. So I feel like this person's had to really kind of take a good look at themselves, look at the people around them, and kind of figure things out, and figure out that, sometimes things are tough and you do have to make tough decisions. And so I feel like that's why this person needs to have a balanced mind. They have to be able to be analytical and down to earth and grounded, but also they have to have the passion and the fire to keep going after their goals and their dreams. So I'm kind of getting this feeling that this individual may have rubbed certain people in their past, which could include you, the wrong way, because it could be that they were very like goal oriented, or I can't think of the word I want to use. Just somebody who has a lot of they just have a lot of passion for life. They have a lot of goals that they want to set. They're very ambitious. That's the word I'm looking for. This person is extremely ambitious, and sometimes when you're ambitious and you have certain things that you want to do or feel like you need to do, or you feel really guided to do something specific, like your purpose, it can sometimes get in the way of close connections. It can get in the way of timelines, of meeting someone it's like right person, wrong time. I'm getting that with this individual. So that may be how they left you feeling, or maybe that's what really went down. All right, let's get another. Okay, so we have water. So what's interesting is we have earth, air, fire, water here. So I feel like this individual is pretty well-rounded. Cancer is also connected to our emotions. It's connected to our family as well. So I feel like this person feels very deeply, but they may not always let you know that. They may hide their emotions. They may have felt things very deeply, either for you, or they feel deeply about things, but they have to they can't wear this on their sleeve. They kind of hide it. They may hide it because maybe they're not comfortable with their emotions, or they really only leave that for people that are like their family, like their sisters, their brothers, their parents, maybe extended family. So this individual has a tight-knit group of people. They may know a lot of people and deal with a lot of people, but the connections that they make, they have to really trust you and value you in order to let you in. That's what I'm getting from this individual. So I feel like they're firing off on all cylinders. Like, I'm not saying that this person's perfect or they don't have issues in some of these areas, but I feel like all of the elements coming through here does tell us that this individual is pretty well-rounded with, who they are and what they want and what they're looking for. They're very headstrong. And that can be difficult for people sometimes, especially when you meet someone that's this ambitious and driven and knows what they want. If you meet them, it might be like there's something where they're thinking to themselves, they're not sure if you guys fit, because maybe, you don't have your shit together, or because, you've got some debt. I'm just putting out examples there. This would be the kind of person that might have a problem with that. And doesn't make them a bad person. No, it just means that they know what they want and they know what might not work for them. So that's what I'm getting here, is that this individual has probably hurt a lot of people's feelings because they're not afraid to basically say, this isn't for me. Okay. And that's why they're in the position that they're in life. That's why they're a shot caller in life, because they don't really have issues in that department. All right, let's go ahead and get some planetary energy here to see what's connected to this person. Well, it's not a planet, it's actually a star. We have the sun, Leo's energy, fire. I feel like this person's more of a fiery person. So they might be a fire sign. So we have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, but this one right here is, Leo specific with the sun. The sun is somebody, this is first of all masculine energy. So I definitely am getting here again, they're masculine, but I feel like there is definitely a connection to the feminine. And it may be that this individual was raised solely by like a mother or a female figure. Maybe they didn't have this upbringing. And this, I feel, came up in one of my readings last week where they didn't have heavy influence of a male role model, either at all or through crucial years of their life. So they kind of had to grow up. They had to be like either, the dominant person in the household or something. So this person they've had to be this way. This is kind of survival here. They have to be this way. I do feel like this individual is somebody that the family, maybe parents or a mother or just family members relies upon because they're very strong. Okay. But this person, they know who they are. They know what they want. They're very driven, and I feel like they're very successful. All right, let's see what else wants to come through. What house energy? Okay, so I believe that this is Cancer's energy, right? It's Cancer. Because, so we've got Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Yeah, fourth house is Cancer, and Cancer just came up here. So this person's home is very important to them. Their family, they're very, very important to this person. But we do have family, home, background, comfort, cooking, inner world, real estate. I do feel like this person owns a home, or maybe they work in real estate or with like flipping houses or running or managing Airbnb, something like that. Self-care, rejuvenation, habits, and shell. So yeah, they do either, they're like, maybe they're a workaholic. But when it comes down to taking time off and relaxing, this person really does like to make their home a beautiful place. It's like a haven for them is what I'm picking up from your person. Their home is their haven. They've made their home their haven. Okay. So let's go ahead and get some tea leaf reading cards and just see what else is connected to this individual. So we can just kind of get some specifics that you're in the right place. Okay, so we have the stork. Interesting. This person could, it does say birth of a new opportunity, like a business or an enterprise or birth. This person could either have a child on the way. They could have a child or children, or it could just be that this person started their own business. So I do feel like this individual is probably more of like an entrepreneur, I can't say that word. You know what I'm saying? Entrepreneur type of person. And this is it's just in basically their DNA to be this kind of driven individual. All right, let's see what else. We have Ram. Okay, interesting. Aries energy. Fire powerhouse is this person. They can be stubborn. When I think about what stubborn is, a bull, which is Taurus. So all of those energies are coming up. Please take what fits for your situation or your person if this is, resonating so far. But yeah, this can be somebody who's kind of aggressive. They're a powerhouse. They're a force to be reckoned with, and they can rub people the wrong way. They might be one of those types of person where it's just like, I know what I want, and I'm sorry that, it hurts your feelings, but this is just the way that it is. That's this person. And we have a rat. Ooh, okay. So this individual could have been a rat, okay, to you. They could have done something behind your back. So I'm getting that immediately. This person could have felt entitled in a way because, well, that's just what I felt at the time. That's just where I was at. And so that's the decision that I made. I feel like this individual for sure could be someone that felt entitled at the time, or they felt like they had good reason to act a certain way and maybe go behind your back and not tell you everything that they were doing, which is kind of interesting because this person I feel is very honest and in your face, but for whatever reason, they felt the need to hide something from you. And I don't know why. This could be that this individual is passive. I don't think so. And maybe they're steamrolled by very aggressive people around them. I just got that, but I'm not really feeling that for everyone. All right, let's see what else. Also born the year of the rat. Yeah, this person made you cry. You cried over this person. Okay. Spirit wants to definitely clarify that. They created some sort of personal sorrow for you. You shed tears over this individual. So if you did not shed tears over this person, this probably is not your reading. But this person, their rat-ish ways, going behind your back, withholding information from you, caused you to definitely be very, very sad in this situation, which totally is a bummer. Okay. And we have kangaroo, and what it did is it created all kinds of unsettling feelings here. You just didn't know where you stood with this person, and it could have actually been left unsettled. So what I'm seeing here is that this individual is somebody that you guys did not ever really get proper closure with. That's what I'm also seeing. Okay. Kangaroo can be connected to the outback, so Australia. And then we have the Aries ram, and we also have the rat. So somebody could also be born the year of the rat. So all of those could be, clarifications as to who we're talking about. So let's go ahead and get a few tarot cards here and see what else. Who else is this person? So definitely somebody that hurt you and made you cry. It made you feel very unsettled, and you guys still have a debt to settle. So this is someone that you have unfinished business with. And I feel like they handle all of their affairs pretty damn well, but they didn't handle themselves good with you. They just didn't. This is where they failed. Oh, we have the Lovers, Gemini's energy. Okay, so this could be somebody here where they still have love for you. They still feel connected to you. They still feel like there's something here also that's unfinished business. Now, their choices that they made, I feel like they made head over heart decisions in the past. And I feel like this person probably, because of the Lovers card coming through, wishes that they would have made different choices. It does feel badly perhaps for not acting within like their heart space and having more empathy for you and wanting to maybe make a different type of decision. I feel like they have regret with making a certain choice. That angel reminds me of the same angel that's in the Judgment card. And so I just feel like they are very nostalgic on wishing they could go back and make a different choice with you. So I definitely feel like this person is somebody who regrets something with you in the past. We have the Eight of Wands. This could be somebody here who would like to communicate with you. This could even be somebody that left you a message, perhaps, and maybe you just never responded. But I feel like for the majority of you, this is someone who definitely has some sort of desire for you. There's still attraction that they have for you. There's still something that they want to do when it comes to you and them. All right, let's see. What else? We have the King of Pentacles. I'm not surprised. This is Taurus energy, and I'm just definitely getting this is someone who owns property, somebody who is doing really well financially or has done really well for themselves. And, unfortunately, I just feel that their ego very much was in the way when the two of you were maybe dealing with each other before. Maybe they had a huge chip on their shoulder. Maybe they even looked at you and believed at the time that you weren't what they were looking for or you weren't good enough for them. Very sad energy. But of course, this person feels entitled to just kind of, feel how they're going to feel. Yeah, look at this. Three of Swords. It's not good. There could have been a third party here. That could have been the tears. That could have been the lies, the rat behavior. This person knows that they hurt you. They do. This person definitely knows that they hurt you. I feel like when they finally got where they thought that was going to make them happy or where they thought they were going, when they sat with that energy, to me, they're all alone. There's no happy family. There's nobody to share all that wealth with. So I kind of feel like in the end, it's like it actually wasn't what they were looking for. And they sacrificed you and this connection along the way. Very sad. And then we have the Two of Cups. Yeah, this person definitely, I feel, craves to have someone by their side. They crave to have that partner. So the fact that we have the Lovers and the Two of Cups here, that's a soul connection to me. That's like a spiritual, like a love, like a soulmate vibe here. Somebody that feels like, you know, you might be the one that got away, wishes that they could repair the damage that's been done with you, wanting to make a move to repair things. So I definitely feel like this is someone from your past that you had obviously a connection with. They broke your freaking heart. They thought that they knew what was going to make them happy. And when they got there, it turns out wasn't all it was cracked up to be. That's what I'm seeing here. This is who this person is. So hopefully that makes sense. If it does, let's go ahead and continue. Now we're going to go into what happened the last time that you spoke to or saw each other. So what the hell happened? What went down? Let's look at this. What happened the last time that you spoke to or saw each other? Okay, so we have Archangel Metatron. This says road of life, meaning of life, overcoming pain, order, or moral issues. So it looks to me like somebody was having some sort of a moral issue with themselves. It says the road of life. Where am I going? What is the meaning of life? What does this all mean? I feel like someone was in very much a deep introspective mode, and they were thinking in terms of long term. So I do feel like maybe perhaps this person either purposely sabotaged things with you because they didn't know how to basically say, hey, you know what, I don't think that, you know, we're a right fit. I'm not sure if, you know, you're marriage material or whatever. So they may have just gone into a different direction. That's what I'm getting here. It's like that was the dilemma. And it's not that you weren't really good enough for them, but, you know, people have a right to basically say, hey, you know what, you know, I don't want to date somebody that has this or doesn't have, you know, it's one of those things where, you know, personal taste, right? But that doesn't mean you're not good enough just because this person made this decision. Yeah, we have loyal heart. Interesting. Well, I feel like loyalty and the heart, this was the issue. This actually was the moral issue here, is that someone could not be loyal. And I feel like if you were made to believe that you weren't good enough or what they weren't looking for, this actually didn't have a lot to do with you guys. It had everything to do with the fact that this person could not just commit or be loyal to you. I feel like at the time when you were dealing with them, they might have convinced themselves that they were just, that's something else was going to make them happier. That's what I'm getting here. And of course, it's very hurtful. All right, let's see what else. What else happened the last time that you spoke to or saw this person? It could be that you had a conversation with them and asking them about if they were seeing someone else. And we have Temperance. So Temperance is about kind of tempering those two cups, trying to come to some sort of a resolution, basically. And I feel like because this individual either couldn't be honest with you because they were in the rat's energy, it's like you guys really were left unsettled. This particular situation did not get settled or handled in the correct way. And I feel it was because somebody was not being loyal to you. They were kind of being loyal to themselves by protecting themselves and not looking out for your best interest. They were more or less focused on their own self-interest. That's what I'm seeing for this person. We have the egg of wish fulfillment. Okay. All right. So I'm immediately getting you guys that you may have wished for this person, for it to be the fulfillment for you, that this is the individual of your dreams. You felt like you met your person. This is it for you. You wish that it could have been resolved. You wished it could have gone differently. And I just feel like that heavy heart energy is definitely yours. The pain and the Three of Swords. Yeah, like I met my, this is my treasure trove. This is my treasure chest. This is exactly what I'm looking for. This is the gold. This is the golden egg, basically. Okay. And we have the Ace of Wands. And I feel like you guys were beginning to build. So it's not like you just made this up, and it's not like it was just one-sided, you guys. I feel like this individual, when you guys came together, especially in the very beginning with the Ace of Wands, it's like it was a treasure trove of emotions and feeling and chemistry and attraction and all those things. It was definitely there. Okay, so you're not crazy for actually feeling like, hey, you know what? I feel like I met the person of my dreams. I feel like this could really go somewhere. But you can, of course, see the turtle is in the, swimming, and turtles are very slow. It's slow moving, right? It's kind of slow to get off the ground. And we have the fiery man, and it's so funny because I kept referring to this person as a very fiery, passionate individual. I feel like this individual, because they're so attractive or because they're so magnetic and you had such great chemistry with them, this is one of the reasons why it was easy to fall in love. And I do feel like in the beginning, this person mirrored and matched your energy. Okay, they did. They mirrored and matched your energy. They had a lot of fire and passion for you too. So the last time that you saw them, it could have been that things got heated, like a heated discussion. You were trying to maybe push for some sort of clarity, and I feel like this person wouldn't give it to you. By the book means like kind of maybe shutting down and just being very logical and practical and rational and just kind of like almost stonewalling someone. So I do feel, you guys, that this individual maybe did not want to get into it with you when you started asking questions, or you started to press, so they may have avoided you. They may have basically even just like gave you answers that were just like, there's not a lot of passion behind them. It was just very, like, you're used to this individual just being very fiery and very demonstrative with their feelings and their speech and what they're thinking. And I feel like they kind of shut the book on this. I feel like they kind of shut things down. And so you couldn't really move forward any further with this individual. And they did this on purpose. And this was a technique. So that way you would give up and basically either walk away, or they could just walk away without a lot of drama. That's what I'm seeing here. So it's definitely shitty, but that's what they did. We have the King of Pentacles coming through again. King of Pentacles is someone who may just be, they have like certain ambitions. They have so much either responsibility, or they have to make, their dreams are like, I have to make a lot of money. This is what I want to do. So this may not even have been really about another person per se. It could have just been, I just feel like I have certain things that I have to do. I have certain goals, and I have a certain lifestyle that I want to live. And it doesn't include being in this connection or this relationship with you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a diversion, so that way I can just go on my merry way. It's really shitty. And I feel like this person did this on purpose so they didn't have to deal with something. But I do feel like they have regrets now, and they think back on it because, yeah, here they are with all their stuff. Now what? Now what? King of Pentacles again, Taurus energy here. We have the Church. Yeah, this individual could have basically gone forward and maybe solidified their life in some way. Got married, or either had kids, or just had the house with the white picket fence and the perfect looking person by their side, and did everything by the book. But I'm getting here for this person, you guys, it did not make them happy. Something about this individual going after what they thought made them happy, in the end, it did not make them happy. It just didn't. Okay. And I feel like the decision that they made, it might have just been like, hey, you know what? My family might not accept you, or I didn't envision myself with somebody that didn't have this or that or this or that. And so I have to unfortunately say that this individual may have felt like you weren't what they were looking for. And that might be why they decided to shift gears on you and switch things up and create a diversion by either screwing around or just changing up, causing you to give up. Yeah, we have imagine. And what it did is it left your imagination up to just all kinds of things. You just imagined the worst. This individual did not give you a lot of closure because they weren't clear with their communication with you. They were very hot and passionate for you, and then they shifted gears very quickly at some point and just decided that, it just wasn't going to work. And so it left you up to imagine the worst. So I feel like you really went into a great personal sorrow, which is what that card said, and sadness over this person either walking away from you or leaving you kind of in the dust is what I'm seeing here. Kind of feel like, they felt like they were going to get something better, right? This person may have also been kind of very unrealistic with their dreams and just imagine that, their life was just going to be, they were just going to be superstars or something. And I just feel like that didn't happen. It just didn't happen. And if it did, it didn't give them the happiness that they thought they were going to experience. And see, now we have the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is Scorpio's energy. I feel like this person had to go through some sort of a major transformation, a death and a rebirth here. They had to kind of go off and travel and figure out who they were in the world. You've got somebody who's on this sailboat here, and they're just kind of cruising around, on this boat. Looks like they're by themselves, and they're older now perhaps, and they're seeing things differently. So I feel like this is somebody who maybe felt like they married the wrong person, or they made certain decisions that didn't really lead them to their ultimate happiness. And so now they're kind of imagining how things would have been with you had they just basically stuck with you, instead of going after this adventure that didn't really lead them to their ultimate happiness like they thought it was going to. So that's what I have for you guys so far. So I hope that at least clarifies your history with this person, who you're dealing with. So if this makes sense, this sounds like your person, we're going to shift over onto the extended and go over into all kinds of different things. We're going to see what conclusion has your person come to since your previous encounter. Also, how are they haunted by your energy late at night when they're all alone? What words do they need to unleash your way? And also, how do they plan on getting to the next chapter of your story? So if that sounds like it's interesting to you, definitely join me over there. I'll put that link down below. And thank you guys so much for watching. You guys take care. Bye-bye.